I also every morning lay in bed and I visualize what I want. And I see, like when I wake up, I literally just lay there for an extra 2, 3, 4 minutes and I just kind of visualize and I'm thinking about the things that I want. So that happens every morning.
Are you willing to share an example?
Actual example. So from age of 20 to 26, probably 90% of the time, I would lay there and I would see myself on stages, big stages. And I would sit there and as soon as that image came up, I'd freak out. Like I'd imagine myself walking on a stage with an arena and I would literally just start sweating in bed. I'd lay there in bed, terrified, like just awfully uncomfortable because that wasn't me. But I was like, everyone was saying, your car accident story, Brennan, really made a difference in my life. This whole idea of having reverence for life and having, the intention of who you want to be, all these simple things that we talk about in personal development, but I'd share my story with people and think, oh my gosh, you need to teach that. And I was like, oh. I started hearing that. I said, maybe I'll learn to teach. I'll learn to talk. I'll be more expressive because where I'm from, I grew up in an Irish mining town that had been economically depressed for a century. Like men didn't communicate. There was no emotional expression. If their hands came above their waist, they were punching you in the face, I mean, it was a very physical and very violent place I grew up in, but there wasn't emotional expression. So I'd lay there and I'd see myself like talking and moving on stage. If you visualize yourself on stage, people are watching now or listening now, if you close your eyes and you see yourself on stage, public speaking, with no podium, no notes to 10,000 people in an arena, most people will get clammy hands and start sweating if you really see it and think about it and feel it and put yourself there for 2 to 3 minutes. I did that for 6 years for 3 to 5 minutes every morning. I'd hear myself saying something. I'd see myself moving. I'd see the audience clapping or jumping up at the end. I'd see myself moving across the stage in ways I never moved. And that visualization created that skill set. Because then I'd go and sometimes I'd wake up and I was like, oh, that was good. And I'd try it out on the carpet. I'd get up and like, oh, I like that. I'd try it out and I'd try it out just in my little dorm room, then my little apartment. And I was always trying things out and I always wanted to get better at it and I always wanted to get better at it. So it just depends. Sometimes it's a specific goal. Like right now, I'm also working on some, major media goals. And so I'm seeing myself and hearing myself talk through the deal with the people I'm pitching.